Welcome back to Sharing Solutions, the how-tos in business. Today, I'm going to talk about the 5 critical components of your business. Every business strives to get to the profitability of your business. Why would you exist if you didn't, right? It's not about how much money you make as revenue. It's about how much money you keep at the end of the year. And today we're going to talk about the 5 critical components that really make a company thrive. So we're going to talk about purpose. What's your purpose of being in business? Does your employees know what your purpose is? And then, are you hiring the right people to sit in the seat to do the job? I'll give you an example. If you've got front of the line people that are answering the phone or they're customer facing and they're an introvert, you're not going to want to hire that body that breathes to just fill that position. It is critical to make sure that you have the right person who's answering the phone that's lively and you could feel the smile over the phone, or the front desk person or the receptionist that's going to greet that person as they walk in the door. It is critical to make sure that you have the right people for the right seats. I often say you could play chess with your people because maybe they're in the seat they're in today that you hired them for, but finding out that they aren't, that role is not really rocking it for them. And we need to move them to a different department, different position, and then they'll thrive. And then your plan. I am a firm believer that you need a plan and then work that plan. And if your team knows what that plan is of what you're trying to strive for, they're a part of something bigger than just clocking in and clocking out and doing their job. What is the plan for you to move forward? What does your business look like 3 years from now? It's called going from surviving to thriving and really soaring to be able to get to where you need to be. But you have got to have a strategic plan to get you there. A 1, 3, 5, 10-year plan so that you know it's like driving a car. You get in your car and you have no idea, you want to go from A to B, but you don't know how to get there. You put your GPS on and it takes you there. But if you don't have a plan for your business, how do you know how you're going to get to where you want to go? And then you're going to look at your process. Does your people have processes for them to follow? You know, when an employee comes on, the most critical part of an employee's journey is the first 100 days that they are an employee of yours. From the time they interview, they're recruited, and they are onboarded with you, and they know what they're doing, they're held accountable for what they're supposed to be doing, and then they're buying into your vision and your mission of why you exist. That process that they need to follow is their roadmap of how to do their job. Something for them to go back on and really look at what their expectations are and how to meet them. And then lastly is progress. How are you measuring your success? I often, when I'm coaching clients, and the first question I ask them is, do you have a bookkeeper? Who's taking care of your financials to know if you're profitable or not? Oftentimes, I don't have a bookkeeper. I throw all my receipts in a box, and they've been in business 20 years. And so the 5 critical components of being in business, that last part of really identifying your progress, just because you have money in the bank doesn't mean you're profitable. So what does that look like? In taking those 5 key components in your business will drive you to profitability. So as we recap, does your team know what the purpose of why you're in business? Your mission, your why, your how, and what you do. And then, are you hiring the right people to do the job that needs to happen to get you to move forward? Do they have a plan to follow? Are they following processes internally, because processes are critical in every business? And then lastly, how are you measuring that progress to lead to the profitability at the end of the year? So my name is Janice Jokell. I am honored that you tune in to us every week to listen to Sharing Solutions, the how-tos in business, the 5 critical components that drive your business to profitability. Until next time, toodles.